Okay, good afternoon, friends. All you people pay attention. Let's start. Today, we are going to start a little bit 10 to 15 minutes late. Let it be. But before that, I would like to ensure that is there anyone here in the class who has not filled a scholarship form? Scholarship form भरलेला नाही असं कोणी आहे का? From roll number 1 to last. सगळे roll numbers. हां, अभिषेक. हां.
माझा बँक अकाउंट भरलेला रिवर्ट आला माझा फॉर्म.
रिवर्ट आलेला ना, त्यासाठी जे काही रिवर्ट आलंय ते क्वेरी अपडेट करा आणि परत सबमिट करा. बँक अकाउंट हा चालतं. रिवर्टचं नाही विचारत मी, आय एम आस्किंग अबाउट की अजून भरलाच नाही, सबमिटच केलं, ऑनलाईन पण भरला नाही आणि कॉलेजमध्ये पण जमा केलं नाही, असं कुणी आहे का?
सर भरलाय पण हार्ड कॉपी जमा करायची राहिली.
हार्ड कॉपी जमा करा तुम्ही कॉलेजमध्ये येऊन, आज किंवा उद्या शक्यतो मे बी नसेल, आज शक्य असेल तर किंवा ज्या दिवशी कॉलेज असेल त्या दिवशी येऊन कॉलेजमध्ये जमा करा. हा
सर मी जमा केलंय पण मला फर्स्ट इन्स्टॉलमेंटचा मेसेज नाही आला, डायरेक्ट सेकंड इन्स्टॉलमेंट आलाय.
इन्स्टॉलमेंटचा आहे का डेस्कचा येतो? पहिल्यांदा अप्रूव्ह होतो फॉर्म डेस्क 1 पासून, परत डेस्क 2 ला अप्रूव्ह होतो आणि मग ते इन्स्टॉलमेंटचं येतं.
नाही सर, डायरेक्ट मला सेकंड इन्स्टॉलमेंटच आलं.
फर्स्ट इन्स्टॉलमेंट आलेलं नाही का?
फर्स्ट आणि डेस्क 1 चा पण नाही आला, डायरेक्ट सेकंड इन्स्टॉलमेंट आला.
इन्स्टॉलमेंट जमा झाले का अकाउंटला तुमच्या?
ना, अजून मेसेज नाही आला सर बँकेकडून.
मग तुम्ही इन्स्टॉलमेंटचा मेसेज म्हणजे तुम्ही ठीक आहे, कोकणी सरांचा नंबर असेल तर त्यांना तुम्ही कम्युनिकेट करा तुमचा इश्यू.
ओके
Okay, ठीक आहे. So let's begin today. I think that we people have done with tenses, and in today's class I would like to discuss some modal auxiliary verbs. In fact, what do people usually use verbs? These verbs, they are of different types. Okay, some verbs they are called primary auxiliary verbs and some are called modal auxiliary verbs. So without wasting much of time, I will share the screen. You people will just let me know if my voice is clear to you, as well as if you people are able to see this image.
नाही कॉलेज आता जर जास्त अंतर असेल
Okay, so is it visible?
Yes sir.
सर
Yes.
टेन्सेस राहिलेत सर.
राहिलेत का?
Yes sir, राहिलेत.
आय थॉट कुठल्या तर डिव्हिजनला झाले, मला वाटलं जी डिव्हिजनला झाले. मग तुम्ही कधी सांगणार मला? ओके, आय विल शेअर द स्क्रीन वन्स अगेन. कुठलं टेन्स झालं? मला पास्ट टेन्स झाला का?
Yes sir,
Past perfect झाला.
ओके, पास्ट परफेक्ट पण झाला का? नाही, मला तर सी डिव्हिजनला का कुठल्या तर डिव्हिजनला कम्प्लीट झाला. सो आय थॉट की तुमच्याच डिव्हिजनला कम्प्लीट झालं. मग पास्ट परफेक्ट. Okay, let's start. In past perfect, I think that we have discussed all examples also. So today we'll just talk about, in short, past perfect continuous tense. In short, I would like to talk about this past perfect continuous tense. When should we use this past perfect continuous tense? Okay. So we would like to discuss this tense when we people are talking about any action which started in the past and it was going on in the past. एखादी क्रिया ही भूतकाळामध्ये सुरू झाली होती आणि भूतकाळामध्ये ती सुरूच राहिली. The action was incomplete in the past. So that time we people use this past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so let's go to the examples or structures that we people can discuss here. Remember that use any action started in the past and it was going on. ती सुरूच राहिली in the past. So in this, action is incomplete, it is not completed. To describe such actions, we people use this past perfect continuous tense. So what will be the difference between this present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous? The present perfect continuous मध्ये action ही भूतकाळामध्ये सुरू होते. Action started in the past, but it is going on right now. आता सध्या ती ऍक्शन सुरू असते, अशा केसमध्ये आपण प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्युअस टेन्सचा यूज करतो. अँड इन पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स त्यामध्ये डिफरन्स काय लक्षात घ्यायचा की क्रिया ही भूतकाळामध्ये सुरू होते, लॉंग बॅक आय गो, बट इट वॉज गोइंग ऑन इन द पास्ट. ती भूतकाळामध्ये सुरूच राहिली होती असं डिस्क्राईब करायचं असेल. फॉर सच ऍक्शन्स वी पीपल आर गोइंग टू यूज दिस past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so with this now people will discuss the structure and you people will help me. So initially what will be there? Subject will come, then
Had.
you people are going to use had. If your subject is singular, then you people are going to use had. If your subject is plural, even then also you people are going to use had, because it is only one verb, helping verb, that you people are going to use in past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. Then next you people are going to use
Been.
then there will be main verb. Main verb will be in which form?
V1.
V1 and ing.
ING.
Add to that main verb, and then remaining part of sentence, maybe object किंवा prepositional phrase असेल तर you people are going to use it there. Okay, so example which we people are discussing on slide, it is that it is had, then been eating an apple. Okay, so this is usual example that we people were just talking about. Let's you people make more examples. Send it to me or just speak. Better typing. You just speak.
She had been writing a letter.
He had been writing a letter. Yes, Saili, that's
She
right.
had been.
I had been completing my study.
Yes, I had been completing my studies. Yes, Asmita.
He had been picking vegetables.
Okay, he has been cooking vegetables. I had been attending a lecture. Yes, Shubham, that's right. So we'll try to make different sentences here. So this is sentence. People had been cleaning their homes. Okay. So this is sentence and we'll make it negative. Negative कसं होईल बघा. Roll number 5. Who is this roll number? Snehal. Snehal. Is it audible, Snehal? Huh. What about your scholarship form? Sir was asking. Banu sir was asking about your scholarship form. Have you filled it?
सर मी कॉलेजवर येते आता.
आज येणार आहे तुम्ही.
हा.
Okay, do it today only. Okay, come to the point. We are going to make it negative. People had
Not
been
been cleaning
cleaning their homes. Okay. And if you want to make it interrogative, प्रश्न विचारायचा असेल, तर you can begin with had.
Had
Then subject,
Had people been?
had people been, yes. Then main verb. So this way you can make it interrogative. If negative, you will just add had not or hadn't,
Had not.
and then same will be there. There will be no change. Okay, so just try to understand this. Some spellings are here and there. You people just try to understand this. And here also, you people would like to remember you cannot make it passive in previous tense also, present perfect continuous. I think that Shubham was asking me it can be done, or you will find examples on the Google internet somewhere, but we do not use passive voice of this kind of sentences. So don't try to use such sentences in your oral communication or written communication. In fact, in oral communication, we do not use such sentences. Rarely we use. Instead of saying we do not use, we rarely use such sentences. So you people can just think of that much only. And with this, we people will go to the future tense now. So is it clear to everyone? Is there any question about past tenses? किंवा present मध्ये कुणाला काय अडचण होती का? If not, then the people will just think of next slide here. And on next slide, you people will be going to discuss all future tenses. Okay. So this will be the probably last slide here. And it is going to again having 4 subtypes. First will be simple future. So let's try to discuss about simple future, its use. When should we use? Talk about activities which we intend the upcoming time, you can say. So whenever, maybe suppose that today, today I'm going to complete my homework. Today I'm going to just buy mobile. Today I'm going to do what? So maybe afterwards, maybe after 1 hour, maybe after 2 hours, maybe in the evening, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, next 5 years, next 10 years. So something like that. Whatever you are just thinking that you plan to do in future, so that will become simply in simple future. Okay, so simply you have to remember any activities that you are going to do in the coming time, upcoming time, in the future. So after use, we people would like to talk about its structure. So the people will help me. So initially there will be subject. Then you people are going to choose
shall, will.
shall and will. Then
P1.
main
P1.
verb, and that main verb will be in base form, first form, क्रियापदाचं पहिलं रूप, and then you people will choose object. Okay, so now when we people have here 2 verbs, that is shall and will. So we'll make it clear first of all, when should we use shall? कधी वापर होईल shall?
And आणि will असेल तर shall.
Pronoun I
And
And
will.
we.
and we असेल तर you people are going to use shall. Okay, and for all other pronouns you people are going to use
Will.
Maybe if it is you, he,
She, it, they.
They.
so this is maybe usually people can do, but I like to tell you that you people can just use will also. It is not only that you, he, she, it, and they. You can use I and we also.
We.
Yes, you can use I will, you can use we will. You can say I shall, you can say we shall also. Okay, so will there be any difference? I think that we have discussed it. I don't remember exactly in which class, but I remember that we have discussed. If any sentence, something like this. And if the sentence, what would be difference between them? Or are they same? First of all, are they correct? Both sentences, they are correct. You can say I shall go to Pune. You can say I will go to Pune. Both are correct. But is there any difference of meaning?
Yes, sir.
Yes, there is difference. And that difference will be of what?
Shall.
Shall. So meaning of I shall go to Pune, what it will be? And what it will be? I will go to Pune म्हणजे काय होईल अर्थ? It just
पुण्याला
conveys
गेलं पाहिजे सर, म्हणजे आय शॅल गो टू पुणे.
गेलं पाहिजे.
Yes, sir.
केलं पाहिजे यू कॅनॉट से. आपण मॉडेल ऑक्झिलरी शिकणार आहोत की मी जाईन, मी पुण्याला जाईन असा अर्थ होतो. ओके, सो इट इज जस्ट कन्वेइंग फ्युचर ऍक्शन. म्हणजे मी पुण्याला जाईन इतकंच. बट हिअर when you say I will go to Pune, here you people have to understand certainty, surety, की खात्रीपूर्वक एखादी गोष्ट ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही करणार असता तर त्यावेळेस तुम्ही आय विल नी बोलत असता. सो सपोज दॅट आय विल गो टू पुणे, इट इंडिकेट्स दॅट मी निश्चितपणे जाणार आहे. आणि आय शॅल गो टू पुणे, दिस इज जस्ट फ्युचर ऍक्शन. आय मे नॉट गो म्हणजे जाईन किंवा जाणारही नाही असा अर्थ. अनिश्चितता असू शकते आय शॅल नी, तर आय विल नी ही निश्चितता असू शकते. श्युअरिटी, सर्टन्टी will be conveyed by I will. Same with we shall go to Pune आणि we will go to Pune असं म्हटलं तर तोच अर्थ आपल्याला इथं लक्षात घ्यायचा. सो इज इट क्लिअर? shall आणि will चा वापर कधी आणि कसा करायचा हे लक्षात आलं का सर्वांच्या?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's discuss one example which is usually on their slide, that you can say I shall eat an mango. So here you people are talking about simple future tense. So you people can just think of this structure and make more examples of simple future. What you will do? Simply you think what you will do tomorrow आणि एक एक जण मला वेगळे वेगळे ऍक्टिव्हिटीज सांगा तुम्ही उद्या काय करणार. So the activity आहे की actually to learn tenses की what I did yesterday, मी काल काय केलं, मी आज काय करणार आणि मी उद्या काय करणार. So right now you people talk about what you will do tomorrow. Anyway,
I
there
will
is
complete my homework.
okay. I will complete my homework. We will win the match tomorrow.
We will go to picnic.
We will go to picnic. Yes. आठवा उद्याच्याला काय काय आपल्याला प्लॅन करायचं आणि काय काय ऍक्टिव्हिटी करू शकतो आपण ते आपल्याला सिंपल फ्युचर मध्ये सांगायचं.
They will go to school.
They will go to school. Okay. आणि डिफरंट प्रोनाउनचा वापर करा. आय, वी, यू, ही, शी, इट किंवा नाउनचा वापर केला तर चालतं. रमेश, गणेश, महेश, सीताराम, सीता हे पण वापरा. I will attend lecture. So Sridhar, we can use articles. I will attend the lecture. If you are specific, already if any teacher has told you that there is lecture, so in that case you can say I will attend the lecture. And if it is not planned but there will be lecture, any lecture, in that case you can say I will attend a lecture. Sridhar. Ajun,
Sir,
all people.
yesterday there will be holiday.
Yesterday. Yesterday. Are you saying yesterday there will be holiday?
Yes, sir.
So you have to correct yourself. Yesterday and
Sir,
ah,
tomorrow.
you can say yes. That will be right. So tomorrow there will be holiday. That will be again in simple future. Abhijit saying I will try to sleep tomorrow whole day. Okay, Abhijit, don't try. You can sleep. You can say I will sleep tomorrow whole day. Neha saying we will face the exam today. Yes, you can select this. We will face the exam today. Saina will win tomorrow's match. Yes, Susmita. That will be right. Okay, all right. So we'll discuss now variety of different types of sentences. She will go for wedding function. Yes, that's right. Shinde. I cannot read your name. It is only Shinde. All right. So we'll discuss one example. Okay, so this is in simple features. Students will pass the exam, and let's make it negative now. Will
Students
not,
will not pass the
or you
exam.
can say yes. Won't also. Will not or won't. Then make it verbal question.
Will students pass the exam?
Okay. Then if question is negative, then
Won't.
won't or will not. And can you make it passive?
Yes, sir.
How it would be?
The exam will be
The
passed by students.
The exams will be passed by
By
students.
students.
Will be
Passed by students.
asked by students. And can passive be negative user असेल तर?
The exam
The
won't be
exam
passed.
will not.
Will not or won't? Okay, then can we ask questions in passive voice? How it will be?
Will the exam be passed by students?
Will
The exam
the exam
passed by students.
be
Be passed by students.
and if it's negative,
Won't the exam be passed?
the exam be passed by students. Okay. So you made it in different forms. You can make question tag also. So you tell me question tag.
Students will pass the
Students
exam.
will pass the-
Won't they? Won't they?
What they exactly. And make some WH questions also.
WH question, sir.
Tell me.
Who will pass the exam?
Who will pass the exam?
Will pass the exam. And if your question begins with what, then how you can begin your question with what?
What will students?
What will students do?
Okay, what will students do? Yes, that will be pass the exam. You can answer like this. All right. So you people have done it, and you people practice with other sentences, other structures, other verbs. Siddhi, is there any question? Difficulty? Roll number 41. Siddhi Shinde. Okay.
Yes, sir.
का अडचण आहे का?
No, sir.
Then mute yourself. I hope that you people are doing it. Don't just rely on only 1 hour lecture. म्हणजे बऱ्याच वेळा काय होतं, मोबाईल समोर धरला आणि 1 तासभर लेक्चर ऐकलं आणि कळालं सगळं आणि तिथंच संपलं सगळं. असं नाही व्हायला पाहिजे. You people have to use pen and paper. Always use pen and paper. Without pen and paper, you cannot practice, you cannot remember. So this way, you take various kinds of verbs and various kinds of sentences into consideration and practice them and try to use them in your communication. म्हणजे आता जर मी सपोज एक सेंटेन्स घेतला असेल आणि मला अशा वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारे वाक्य तयार करता येत असेल तर तितकंच नाहीये. वाक्य करता येणं दॅट इज अ गुड थिंग, बट you people need to use them in oral communication. You people have to use such sentences in your speaking, oral communication. Okay, that is going to help you. Otherwise, simply you will be very good in grammar. You can change active voice, passive voice. You can make sentences. You can make interrogative. You can make negative. You can make anything. But when it comes up speaking, when you want to talk to someone in English, so that time you people are not able to speak. So that should not be. If you are able to make sentences, if you are able to write sentences, it means you can speak also. But just practice matters, confidence matters. So increase your confidence with practice and start speaking English. Okay. So let's go to the next tense now, and this next tense, it will be future continuous tense. So think about this. In future continuous tense, people are going to talk its use. So use will be done when any action which is going to start in the future and it will be continued in future. Remember again, any action which is going to start in the future and it will be continued. एखादी क्रिया ही भविष्य काळामध्ये सुरू होणार आहे आणि ती भविष्य काळामध्ये सुरूच राहणार असेल असं आपल्याला सांगायचं असेल तर that time we people are going to use future continuous tense. Okay, and just see the structure which comes here. It says initially there is subject. Okay, then after subject you people are going to use shall or will. Use of shall and will, you people have to discuss the same. When you are going to use will and shall, already we have discussed it. Accordingly choose will or shall. Then you people are going to use be. Then there will be main verb. Main verb will be in first form, and then you people are going to add ing suffix to that word, and then object. Okay, so this is your structure, and give an example. So it says I shall be eating an apple. Okay, so this is subject, this is verb, and this is object. So this way people try to understand how you can make sentences in different ways with the help of this future continuous tense. Before that, have I told you about assignments? Writing assignments बद्दल सांगितलं का मी मागच्या लेक्चर मध्ये?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No? Okay, I think I should discuss it now. Okay, we'll complete this tense and then we'll discuss about assignments. Okay, so we'll take one example. I will be learning English. So this is sentence in future continuous tense. You can say I won't be learning English. Then you can make it interrogative. Will I be learning English? Or you can say won't. Okay. So you cannot make this passive. Future continuous cannot be changed into passive. In fact, you'll find on the internet that it can be made into passive, but it is not used in formal, in oral, in written communication. Okay, so instead of discussing more examples, we people would like to discuss that writings of assignments, and remaining, I think that one tense is left, two tenses are left. Maybe in next lecture we will try to complete them, but I have to make it clear the writings of assignments. So I will make it clear. Then I'll stop sharing the screen, and once again I would like to just share the screen. So people just let me know if it is visible.
Yes, sir.
So if you go to teaching diary of division G, and there will find that material. So links of YouTube lectures, whatever we are doing in the class, and there is column additional material. Okay. So in that additional material, at the last, you people will get that link, all CS, all 12 assignments for ICA. This is
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you people have to click on this and you will get the document open. So here you people have to complete those 12 assignments. For our communication skills, there will be 12 assignments, and those 12 assignments will be converted into 25 marks. Our exam system is like this. If you people have just discussed in first class, I have discussed that there will be communication skills. It is for 50 marks. Out of that 50 marks, 25 marks will be for ISC exams. So there will be 3 ISC exams, and those ISC exams of 25 marks, they will get converted into 25 marks at the end, and remaining 25 marks that will be for ICA, and that ICA means that you people have to complete the assignments which are here. So how to complete these assignments? For completing assignments, you people have to make a notebook of 100 pages. Don't write on loose pages. Okay, so there should be one notebook, and in that, on first page, you people try to write your personal information, name, your class, college name, your division, roll number, etc., subject name. And then one page you leave for index. On index, you begin like serial number, then date, then name of assignments. You people have to mention name of assignments is given here. Assignment number 1, grammar exercises first, based on articles, nouns, and pronouns. So that will be there, and below that you people will complete the assignment. Okay, so while completing, you people have to take care. You people have to mention page number. So for example, if assignment number 1, and if assignment number is having 2 pages or 3 pages, so there should be page number first. Then there should be your initial. So what is your initial? For example, my name is Rahul Pandrum Nagne. So my initial will be RPN. That you people are going to mention here, and then there will be your roll number. So if your roll number is 1, you are going to mention it G01, something like this. And then next you people have to sign the page. Okay. So this should be on each and every page. Suppose that if there are 12 assignments and there are 15 pages, so all 15 pages will be signed by you. If there is no sign, if this format is not seen, your assignment will not be accepted. Page number for each assignment number. If it is assignment number 1, page number 1, then page number 2, 3, 4. Whatever pages you will require, give page number to all. Then your initial of your name, then your roll number, and at the last there your sign will be there. Okay, you have to follow this format. Why this? Because you people have to submit your own work, not of anybody else. So that's why you have to do this on every page. Then next, you people have to send this in only PDF format. Okay, no photos, JPG, JPEG formats will not be there. Only PDF and that has to be submitted on the link which might be your class coordinator will share with you. On that link, you people have to upload that PDF. And for making PDF, you can make separate PDFs, or you can combine 2-3 assignments together and then upload. Or if it is possible for you, you can write all assignments in one PDF, and that one PDF also can be submitted. But I think that submitting one PDF will be difficult from mobile. Usually there is a lot of data is required, and it may be difficult to upload one PDF. So rather than, you can divide it into three assignments. So 3 assignments will be one PDF. Likewise, you can do, or you can separately submit assignment 1 to 12 also. So you people have choice to submit it. Then while scanning, you people have to take care that all pages you are going to scan vertically. Vertically म्हणजे उभ्या पद्धतीने तुम्ही स्कॅन केलं असणार. Nobody is going to scan horizontally. जर एखादं पेज horizontally स्कॅन केलं असेल तर you have to rotate it and make it vertical. Then you people have to follow the sequence of pages. जे असाइनमेंट 1 चे 3 पेजेस 4 पेजेस असतील तर ते सिक्वेन्सनेच यायला पाहिजेत. 1 2 3 4 असं व्हायला नको की पेज नंबर 1 मग 4 आलं मग मध्येच 3 आणि शेवटी 2 असं नको. Okay, so that care you people just take. So that was all instruction from my side. And time, how much time you require for completion? Up to 6th of April. Today is 27th of March. So you can take 8 to 10 days. I will give you 10 days to complete 12 assignments. Will it okay? 10 days.
Yes, sir.
So assignments are very short. So let's see the assignments here now. First assignment is based on articles, nouns, and pronouns. So what you can do, you people have to complete 15 examples on the articles. So it is not necessary you people have to write the same examples. You can write other examples also, or you can write these 15 and additionally you can add more examples here. Okay, so already we people have discussed these examples, but I expect that you people will do something different. Instead of writing the given examples, you will find another examples and then underline the articles which you are going to mention there. Question 2, it is about some suffixes. We are not done, but you people can manage it. You have to people write the words which are ending with ment. Lot of word you can find. 5 nouns you people have to write. 5 nouns. Then nouns which are ending with ship, nouns which are ending with er, nouns which are ending with or, nouns which are ending with hood. So this way you people have to attempt on questions on nouns. Then in case of question number 3, you have to complete this table as it is. There is no need to do anything. You will have to complete the table as it is. Assignment number 2, again grammar exercise based on verbs, modal verbs, auxiliary verbs. Complete all the answers are given here. So you have to match the pairs. Answers are mentioned here. Accordingly, you do complete this. I think that for this, answers are not here, but you can write it from the notes which are provided there. Notes of unit number 1, you can follow, refer. Then this chart, question number 3 chart, you people have to write as it is. There is no anything, no changes. Then exercise, assignment number 3, grammar exercise 3, based on adjectives, adverbs, preposition, conjunction. So you have to write 5 adjectives of color, 5 adjectives of good quality, 5 adjectives of bad quality, 5 adjectives of taste, 5 adjectives of shape, 5 adjectives of size, and 5 adjectives of touch. You people can complete from notes, and if it is not in notes, you can get it from internet also. Then about adverbs, adverbs of time, adverbs of manner, adverbs of frequency. Write down examples here, and those examples you can get from PDF. Next one is about prepositions. Then next is conjunctions. Then assignment number 4, it is based on vocabulary, synonyms. So here 15 words are given and their synonyms also given. You people complete this. Next assignment number 5, it is about vocabulary, antonyms, opposite meaning words. Here 20 words are given, but answers are not given. You people have to find it out. So write down opposite words of those words here. Then next question number 6, it is about word formation, prefixes and suffixes. In case of prefixes, you people have to write down words which are beginning with D, dis, miss, semi, un, vice, micro, auto, multi, anti. And in case of suffixes, you people have to write which words ending with ment, ship, ion, al, ly, able, ness. Okay. Then assignment number 7, writing conversations based on formal situation. So here one situation is given. What is situation? Office clerk and student, they're discussing about collecting scholarship check. So here short dialogue is given, but I don't expect that you people don't write the given dialogue. You can develop your own dialogue. म्हणजे तुम्ही इमॅजिन करा एक ऑफिस क्लर्क आणि एक स्टुडंट आहे आणि त्यांच्या दोघांमध्ये काय कॉन्व्हर्सेशन होऊ शकतं, तो डायलॉग तुम्हाला इथं लिहायचा आहे. दुसरी सिच्युएशन आहे क्लास रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह आणि कल्चरल कोऑर्डिनेटर अबाउट अॅन्युअल सोशल गॅदरिंग. सो व्हॉट कम्युनिकेशन यू पीपल कॅन डेव्हलप, राईट डाऊन डायलॉग्स, 2 dialogues here. Then assignment number 8 is also similar, writing conversation based on a formal situation. Here also you people are going to write down 2 dialogues. Okay, so one will be formal, both are formal. So office clerk and student inquiring about EBC scholarship, and registrar and student regarding cancellation of admission. So this you people complete. Then assignment number 9, it is about a paragraph, reading comprehension. Paragraph is given, so people can write paragraph, or you can take print out of this and you just cut this border and paste it into notebook and write down question answers based on this paragraph. Answers are also given, you have to write as it is. In case of assignment number 10, business letter writing, professional business letter writing, order letter, inquiry letter किंवा complaint letter असतात. तिथं you people are going to write an order letter. Okay, so everything is mentioned, you people have to complete this only. In case of assignment number 11, paragraph writing, 2 topics are given, you people have to write paragraph. My favorite hobby and my first day in the institute. So instead of copying just down, you just try to write down your own dialogue. How was your first day in the institute? You can imagine and write. What is your favorite hobby? You can just think of your hobby and write it down. Then extempore speech. Extempore speech मध्ये ऑन दी स्पॉट तुम्हाला एखादा टॉपिक दिला जातो, त्यावरती तुम्हाला बोलायचं. But right now we are not able to conduct that activity, so people are going to write down your opinions on an accident and waiting room at the railway station. So these are 2 topics for writing down your speech here. So you have to write down your speech. Okay, those are the 12 assignments. कुणाला काही शंका अडचणी असेल तर you may ask. Is there any difficulty? If no, then you just, I'm going to take attendance and then we will stop. कळालं का सर्वांना? Reply someone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll take attendance and
सर
हा
ते असाइनमेंट 6 मध्ये किती लिहायचे प्रिफिक्स आणि सफिक्सेस?
तिथं एक 4 ते 5 लिहा, 5 लिहा.
ओके.
कारण भरपूर वर्ड्स तुम्हाला मिळू शकतात. मिनिमम 5 words you can write down. So for example, it is MENT. So minimum 5 words write down for ship, for ION, AL. So minimum 5 words for suffixes, minimum 5 words for prefixes. Okay. Yes or no? Reply me.
येस सर.
Okay. So let me check absent numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll number 5. I'm not able to see. Roll number 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 absent. 14, 15 absent. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25 is not there. 26, 27, 28, 29 is not there. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 absent. 36, 37 absent. 45 absent. 47 absent. 49 absent. 52, 53 absent.
Sir, 49 present.
Who is 49? Okay. So 52, 53. 55 absent. 59, 60 absent. 61 absent. 64 absent. 65 absent. 67 absent. Okay. So those are absent numbers. Out of that I can see. Is there anyone who is present? 5, 6, 12, 13, 15, 25, 29, 34, 35, 37, 45, 47. Then 52, 53, 59, 60, 61, 64, 65, 67. Okay, so with this, we people will stop here. Thank you for joining today. Remaining part we people will discuss in next class. Complete the assignments up to 6th of April. Okay. So I will end it for everyone.